The Russian state-run United Aircraft Corporation was confirmed in May 12 to have supplied a new batch of Su-35 fighter aircraft to the Russian Defense Ministry for service in the Russian aerospace forces, following significant efforts to expand the scale of the aircraft's production. The United Aircraft Corporation has delivered another batch of new multifunctional Su-35S fighter jets to the Russian Defense Ministry. The 4++ generation aircraft have run the gamut of tests by the manufacturer, have been tested in various working modes, and have performed a flight to the base aerodrome, the corporation's press service reported. The corporation's Director General, Vadim Badeka, stated that production has met its targets and the aircraft had been delivered on schedule, stressing that it remained aware of the importance of implementing the state defense order in full and on time. Concurrently, work is underway to boost production capacity and commission new industrial infrastructure to support future plans to ensure the country's defense capability. New batches of the Su-35S, Su-34, and Su-57 are being produced, he added. The Su-35 is a close derivative of the Soviet Su-27 flanker air superiority fighter and has been comprehensively modernized with new engines, sensors, avionics, weaponry, and a high composite airframe, with a reduced radar cross-section and lower maintenance needs. The first batch of Su-35s delivered in 2025 were handed over to the Russian aerospace forces in the first week of March, with a further batch having been delivered to the Algerian Air Force as confirmed by satellite images in April. Algeria is the first new country to receive Su-35s in almost a decade, since deliveries of 24 fighters to China began in November 2015. In a major turning point for the Su-35 program, General Director Badeka in March revealed that plans were underway to accelerate production of the aircraft, with officials at the United Arms Corporation observing that the firm was investing in workforce training and infrastructure modernization to eliminate bottlenecks and sustain higher production rates. The Su-35 was previously expected to be phased out of production in the early 2030s, with wartime plans to expand the Russian fighter fleet and the anticipation of greater export orders, both thought to have influenced the decision to instead increase production. Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps General Ali Shadmani in January confirmed that his country had placed orders for the Su-35, with the country expected to procure the aircraft on a large scale and potentially field 64 or more to replace the aging fleet of F-4DE jets. Other countries such as Indonesia and North Korea have also been speculated to potentially procure the aircraft, with the former having an order for 11 fighters still suspended, while the latter has seen Russian defense cooperation restrictions with it relax significantly over the past year. Known for its supermaneuverability, powerful radar systems, and versatile weaponry, the Su-35S has been a critical asset for the Russian Aerospace Forces, VKS, in maintaining regional influence and supporting military operations. As of May 2025, estimating the exact number of Su-35s in Russia's inventory involves analyzing production data, reported deliveries, and losses, particularly in the context of the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. Despite challenges, Russia's defense industry has demonstrated resilience in sustaining its Su-35 fleet, reflecting the nation's commitment to a robust air force. In 2024, Russia's United Aircraft Corporation (UAC) delivered multiple batches of Su-35S jets, with 4 batches reported, each likely containing 2 to 4 aircraft. Based on historical trends and satellite imagery from the Komsomolsk-on-Amur aviation plant, experts estimate that Russia produced approximately 8 to 12 new Su-35s in 2024 alone. Prior to this, a 2024 report from the Center for European Policy Analysis suggested Russia had around 114 Su-35s, a figure supported by increased production despite Western sanctions limiting access to microchips. Adding the 2024 deliveries, Russia's total Su-35 inventory likely ranges between 120 to 130 aircraft as of May 2025. Equipped with thrust vectoring engines and the Aerospace radar, it excels in air superiority and ground attack roles, making it a versatile tool in Russia's military strategy. In Ukraine, Su-35s have been deployed for air-to-air combat and suppression of enemy air defenses, proving their effectiveness despite reported losses. Critics may point to losses in Ukraine or production constraints, but Russia's ability to deliver new Su-35s amid global pressures highlights its industrial strength. The VKS continues to leverage the Su-35's advanced capabilities to project power, deter adversaries, and support ground operations. With an estimated 120 to 130 Su-35s in service, Russia's Air Force remains a formidable force, capable of addressing both current and future challenges. The Su-35's role in safeguarding national interests and its continued production affirm Russia's enduring commitment to aerospace excellence.